And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde here, and taking a look at Endless Space 2. It's been a long time since I've uploaded anything to YouTube. Had some stuff going on in my life in the background. Hopefully everything's kind of settled and everything now. Backed off with Stellaris because I was kind of burnt out on it. So, but I did see Endless Space 2 had a free weekend on Steam. It's been a while since I played like a 4X turn-based game, so I thought I'd give this game a shot. I had a couple hours play with this so far. What can I say about it? It's got a lot of depth. There's so many layers to this game that even though I've played for a few hours, I still feel like a neophyte. But anyway, I'm going to be starting a new game. I'm going to be playing it on easy. I'm going to put that out there right now because there's still so much for me to learn for this game. So I'm going to walk you through it, tell you what I know, and hey, if you got some hints or tips or anything for me as I play through this, hopefully this is going to be a fairly lengthy series. Happy to receive those tips. So let's start off a new game, and yeah, we won't do the quick start. So, it's a 4X space game. That means that there's a whole bunch of different races. I'm just going to go with our bog standard humans. The United Empire. It's kind of a space empire, 40k type thing. So, I'm going to go with these guys. There's going to be some mechanics listed here. You get 0.1 that, and I'll try to explain what all those symbols and everything mean as I go through, but there is a lot going on in this game. So if you miss out on some stuff, you don't understand some stuff, you're probably not the only one. I probably don't understand some of the stuff, the things myself, but I've had fun with it. It's one of those games where it's a turn-based game, and you can easily fall for the one more turn situation where it's like, yeah, I'll just keep playing until my next improvement is built, or until my next ship upgrade comes along. Then you look at the clock, and it's suddenly 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, whoa, what happened to the time? So, yeah, here we are kicking off a new game and a new series, and hopefully we'll have a good time. That dude's hammer has like a huge face on it. I've never noticed that before. Alright, this is the story. I'm just going to let those play. Very much seems to be based on the old Soviet propaganda, this empire. Imagine the future that we can build. That is a terrific hat. I wish I had a hat like that. Not to mention that giant mech. That'd be great. Or a giant spaceship. I gotta say, the first couple space battles that I witnessed, I didn't realize that I was the group with the evil-looking ships. Yeah, these guys' ships, they're very industrial, very hard-edged. So, yeah, it's definitely, I think, based on kind of the old Soviet bloc for these guys. And of course, this is very much Starship Troopers type, the movie, in terms of showing like a dystopian future. But hey, if you join the military, everything's going to be spectacular. So yeah, they have rain in the future. Rain! It's terrible. I'm going to have some water.
It is a time of great peace and prosperity for the Empire. Usurpers have been vanquished. Disagreements resolved. Wars ended. The Empire is truly united. Now is the time for your great nation to forge a path to the
Okay, this guy is talking way too slow for me, but hopefully you read through what's on the go there. So, yeah, we're basically an Empire type group. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of things to walk through. We have our little updates along the side here, so let's start with that. There are hero units in this game that have different abilities and skills. So we'll take a look at this guy. He is like military man. And he's got like this chopstick through his hair. He's got this old metallic arm and everything. Dmitry Lenko. Let's have a look at old Dmitry here. And he looks like he has gas. He looks like he's just about to burp, but no. Oh, almost. Oh, is it coming back again? Is it coming back again? No, I think he's fine. I think he's fine. But maybe? No? Okay. Alright. So, here's old Dmitry here. There are a bunch of skills. I'll try to walk through that. The hero units have their own ship that you can add to fleets, which are a little bit customizable. And they also have their own skill tree. I can take a look at that right now. So they have a whole bunch of different skills. I'm not going to walk through them right now because I'm trying to introduce information a little bit at a time. I started playing through the tutorial, and it was like 2 hours later, and I was still playing through the tutorial, doing different things. So it's there is a lot of this game. All right, so we have a new luxury resource. Your empire has access to Jadonics. You can use it to upgrade your systems. Okay, so that's something we'll talk about a little bit later on. Void Stone as well. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our home galaxy first. So, this is the planet that we have customized. Here are the planets that are in our system. They have different resources. Right now we have Rhea, which produces 24 food a turn, 12 production, 18 dust, which is basically space dollars, and we also have a little bit of science production and planetary influence. Influence and dust can kind of be converted into speeding up research or buying ships and stuff like that. Food is kind of related to population growth. Yeah, it tells you that right there. Food allows population to increase. And science, it's like science and civilization will speed up your technology research, and there is quite an extensive technology tree for this game. So our first thing to do, you actually see this little glowing box here, so that means that there's kind of a special little thing on this planet that we can take a look at. There's a high chance if we check this out, there's going to be a luxury resource deposit, or a strategic resource deposit, or a chance of loot. It's going to cost us 100 production to, I guess, send that out. Can I do that? So yeah, it's going to take us 3 turns to do that. So I'm going to send out a little probe here and check out this world and see what's going on there. You can also queue up your construction, but I'm just going to leave things with that 3-turn production right now. So we'll send out that probe in our home system. So this gives you kind of a little bit better overview of your planets, and as you pull out, you get a bigger and bigger view of the galaxy. We do have a fleet, or we do have 2 fleets. One is a settler ship. That's a ship that we can send out to colonize a system. And we also have a patrol ship that can head out and kind of check out different systems and do a little bit of scanning. We also have some probes. So we do have star lanes here. At the start of the game, you're limited to kind of traveling along these star lanes, but as your technology gets unlocked, you can pretty much head off in any direction. But the quickest way to travel is always on these star lanes. So I'm going to send out my patrol ship this way. So it's a turn-based game, so he's just heading along that little thing, and we found the Decky system already, so we'll do some scanning for that next turn. And also, let's take a look at what's on the go here. So we're producing 28 space bucks a turn. Manpower is what we use to crew our ships or to, well, it's how you populate your armies, because there are ground battles, pretty little thing. And Empire Influence, we're getting 9 of that a turn. We don't have any research right now, so we should work on that. Alright, I'm going to take... Now, there's so many things here. So this is kind of your research wheel. Each wheel has a whole bunch of tiers. what I want to do, though, is I want to work my way to getting some bigger ship hulls, because what you start out with really suck with combat. So I want to make my way up here. So this unlocks two kind of military ships. Basically what we have are civilian hulls right now, and these are military hulls. So if I take efficient shielding, that will unlock these two things. Okay, I will take that. And also, if you're looking for a certain technology, say if you're looking for shields, then maybe, yeah, the game will actually highlight everything that's kind of shield related. So it's kind of a neat little way to manage your technology screen. So that's going to take us 10 turns. Okay, let's get out of here. And I think we're going to end off our first turn. All right, so let's end that off. Oh, our hero is unassigned. So let's assign him to our home system here. And confirm. So he doesn't, he's got labor. What does he have right now? Doesn't have anything. Okay. He's going to level up, kind of being a governor. And as he levels up, we're going to give him some skills related to kind of managing this system. Okay, so we have our colony ship. It's nothing for our colony ship to do right now because we don't know of any planets that we can colonize. Except for that other one within our system, but we don't need a colony ship for that, in fact. Alright, start of a new turn. I'm going to play the animation for our little ship coming in. So we are in the Decky system. Let's check out the Decky system. So when you first go into a new system, you get this nice little animation. Shows all the different planets, shows their resources, and it looks like we won't be doing any settling in this system. There is, however, a little neat thing here. So let's check this out. It's a curiosity. Expedition successful. So there's science. So if we actually ever do colonize there, and we've also unlocked a battle tactic, which I'll get into at some point when we start getting into fights. Alright, let's move our patrol ship down here next. Like I said, we're pretty much limited to these space lanes until a little bit later in the game. These folks are still working on their exploration of this planet, and our technology is still 10 turns away, so we're going to be doing the old civilization thing where we hit end turn a whole bunch at the start of the game. Let's pump our ship along there. Just going to make a little dog leg there and head down here. So there is like a fog of war. I think they call this crystalline or something in this tutorial. Expedition successful. All right, and Lechem 3. So there's a reserve of Hyperium, which we can't use because we don't have plasma metallurgy. And there's a load there, okay. So we actually picked up a little bit of that. Strategic deposits and strategic resources. I'm still kind of getting the feel of it. There is kind of an intergalactic market where you can buy and sell those. And you can also use them to upgrade your systems and your empire. So, again, there's so much stuff going on with this game. You know what? I think our next step is that we're just going to colonize this world. It's going to take us 4 turns. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. All right. We'll get our little patrol ship heading down here. Hopefully we don't run into pirates. If you ever see me play Stellaris, I always have issues with pirates in these games, especially at the start of the game. Okay, so one thing about the Endless series of games, they always seem to have these quests included. So we have a whole bunch of objectives that we could choose from. We could have... we could get Punisher drives if we reach 800 manpower. We could get an outpost, which is basically a distant planet, if we stockpile some cash. And we get a empire improvement that we can build on a planet if we do kind of the science-based thing. You know what? I'm going to go for bribe. So I'm going to try to stockpile the 600. space bucks, and hopefully we'll unlock that outpost, which will give us another little colony to work with. All right, we've met the force system, so let's take a look at this. What do we have going on here? It's a lava planet. It's a good spot for a high ground situation. They have a lot of industry there if we ever get a chance to. Blue cap mold, average deposit, and there is a unknown life form. So we're gonna drop a probe on that. That's what I like doing. It's a standard Saturday for me, dropping probes on things. So there's a transvine, which if we start to mine, we get extra approval per population. That's what that means in the lower left-hand corner. And well, there's a load there, so we should get a little bit in our reserves. Okay, so there's nothing there for us to colonize, right? No, everything is inhospitable, so we're not going to be colonizing there, at least not anytime soon, at least not until we unlock some more technologies. So let's end our turn, and we'll send our little patrol ship up this way and see what else we can discover. Another 2 turns until that new planet's been colonized, and that's going to give us a little bit of an extra boost to our economy and manpower and everything. Alright. Have we found a new system yet? Deed, Seekers of Truth failed. Okay, we have not. Okay, so there are kind of game-wide challenges that you can do. Apparently this unknown empire has already searched 10 curiosities, so good for them. We can't do that now, but that's fine. That spot's inhospitable. You're inhospitable, and this is colonizable, though. It's got a little bit of food, a little bit of science, a little bit of space bucks. Alright, well, we can send out some probes, so let's check that out. What do we got on the go here? There is blue cap mold. Gives us 1 space buck. So, okay, we have to do a system development upgrade to actually take advantage of that, but that's fine. And let's check out this planet. Looks like they have space grapes. Ancient ruins. Okay, there's an anomaly there, but we won't be colonizing there for a while. Okay. Alright, our main ship, I'm going to actually send it back to our home system because you see this 0 out of 2 probes. I used both those probes on the last turn. Checking out this planet, so I'm going to... Actually, I think they might refill by themselves, so I'm just going to let them... I'm just going to leave that ship there for now. But I do want my settler ship down in the system so we can colonize that world and start to actually grow our empire. Alright, yeah, we'll just leave you there for now, that's fine. So that new planet should be colonized this turn. Alright, so let's take a look at our system here. Alright, to speed up development, let's move population over there to help their growth. Alright, now what are we going to build here? We have, okay, so this gives us extra science and space dollars. This gives us extra food and production. This gives us extra production. And this gives us approval. Everybody's fairly content with us for now, so we don't really need approval. I like the idea of getting science underway early in the game and some space dollars, so let's go for that. I really should be calling it by its correct name of Dust. Okay, so that's what we just built. And population went up on that planet. Okay. Alright, so we'll just wait for our little colony ship to bog along there. Are you still out of probes? You're still out of probes. Okay, so we have to send you home, I think, for you to refill. Okay, so that should be that turn. We are 3 turns away now from unlocking some a little bit better hulls for our ships. So we can maybe build up a little bit of a space navy, because you can run into pirates at the start of the game, and pirates produce their own fleets and stuff, and if you don't take care of them early in the game, they can really bog you down later. I've had it happen to me in one of the kind of test games I was playing. Alright, so you're going to go up there. You're down here, so we should be able to colonize you. Alright. And you get a nice little clip of the type of planet it is. These cool looking dudes. Lots of food there, a little bit of space dollar production, and as well as some science. I can help speed up the production by basically dumping down some incentives. I'm trying to build up to that 600 dust. So I'm actually going to spend some of my my influence to help speed things up there. So right now that's it's an outpost and not a colony, which means I can't build any improvements. I have to wait for that outpost to actually make it to a colonyhood before I do anything else. So we'll end that turn, and you see actually our quest is up in the right-hand corner here. So we'll see if we can get ourselves up to that. So we have unlocked a couple of ship hull designs. Let's take a look at our technology screen and kind of decide what to do next. I'd like to maybe get a little bit of cash on the go. So what do we have in economy and trade? So we have galactic commodities. Gives us a miners union, which gives us a little bit of extra production for strategic resources and unlocks the marketplace. This lets us build supermarkets, which gives us plus 25 dust per system level. Okay, I like the idea of that, so we're going to take that technology. So let's get out of here. Okay, so we met. Whoa, dude. So yeah, we met an AI empire, and apparently they don't think very highly of us. But that's okay. We're going to prove them wrong, even though we're playing on easy. Alright, so our hero has leveled up. Oh, I hope he gets that gas looked at, because he looks like just about to burp. Doesn't quite make it. Alright, so what do we have for our upgrades? Alright, so he's assigned to a system, so if I give him this skill, he will produce 1 extra production and 1 extra food for that system. So I think that's a good thing for us to take. I'm going to take that. And that's it for now. He'll continue to level up as time goes on. Alright, so probes have been refilled. So let's get our patrol ship down this way to take a look at what's going on. That should be it for this turn. We're still a ways away from 600 dust, but that's fine. Okay, so we've done our build here. So we have cerebral reality. What are we going to build next? This gives us extra food and production. Let's go for that. So we'll get extra food and production. We're actually losing 23 food? What? Oh, because we have that outpost going on. Okay. Alright, so that's going to take us 5 turns to do, so that's fine. That is fine. Also, we do have those ship hulls, so let's take a look at our ship designs here. So, yeah, we started out with the patrol and the settler, and now we have a corvette and an escort class ship. I'm not going to bother with any kind of special designs or anything, because we don't have that much in terms of special things that we can do to those ship designs right now, because it is still super early in the game. So we're producing 37 dust a turn now. Lakem population has decreased. I guess that's due to the fact that we're sending all the food to our okay, we discovered the planet Tor. The endless society developed on this large, cool planet orbiting a star that they call Prime. Though it is the birthplace of this culture that dominated the galaxy for centuries, they're forced to depart when over-exploration, exploitation, stabilized the core and the crust, triggering seismic changes. Though it is a treasure of artifacts and holds a mere mystical reputation, its history is one of sorrow. So where is that? That's down in this system. All right, let's take a look at this system since we are down here. So we have a large ash planet. We have a small desert planet. We have a Mediterranean planet. And we have that unique planet, which we can't do anything with because they are all unhospitable. We can send out probes, though. So let's drop a few down, see what else we can discover. It's a hollow planet. Means exercise, extra space bucks, and we got some extra dust. We're checking that out. And what about down here? On Cetus 3. There's some blue cap mold. That seems to be the order of the day for our luxury goods blue cap mold. Just like Mama used to make it. Super Spuds. What? Alright, space potatoes for the win. What did they do? Plus 10% ship buyout reduction. Okay, so that means that we can buy things out a little bit cheaper if we want to speed things along. Cool. Send our patrol ship back to refill its probes. And that's all we can do for now. So we're just going to end off the turn. And it looks like we're 2 turns away from fulfilling our little quest here. Lakeham's still hemorrhaging population because we are sending population to our little outpost here. Hopefully we don't kill ourselves by starving everybody to death. That is not the goal for me for this game. That would suck, losing the game 20 turns in because I starved everybody to death. I could see it happening, though. I could see it happening to me. See these little white things? That's our civilian ships heading off to populate that system. So if you're wondering what those are about, that's what they are about. Alright, so there's our solo quest. So we stockpile all that cash, and we got a outpost in return. Alright, Hidden Rebellion. So they want us to build a ship with 60 offensive power. Produce 52 space bucks a turn, or produce 70 science a turn. Okay, so it was 52 space bucks. Let's go for like a military bent. So we'll try to build a ship with 60 offensive power. Take a look. There are some politics. There are a bunch of different factions. There are elections that happen. There's industrialists, militarists, ecologists, scientists, and pacifists. Each of them have different laws and agendas that they can pass. Again, there's so much to this game in terms of things that can happen, things that can affect your gameplay. I'll just try to talk you through it as things come up. Okay, so you're good. No, you're not good with probes yet. So that one and 2. So let's end the turn. And hopefully they should be full up on probes now. Research completed. Multi-thread management. Alright. What are we going to take next? Well, it'd be nice if we could colonize some of those planets that we can't colonize right now. If we take xenobiology, we can colonize tundra planets. And let's see, if we take this, we can colonize Mediterranean planets. There was a big Mediterranean planet down in that last system that we checked out, so let's go towards that. Cooperative quest, rumor of an academy. There are heroes, and there are heroes. Legends of prowess, familiar to all yet witnessed by none. The heroes of these tall tales are a dime a dozen, but in the leaders, you have met? Okay. They want us to explore 5 atmospheric curiosities. And they actually come up on the map, I think. Oh, there's our outpost. That is super, like, out there. Okay. It's going to be a while before we can actually send any ships there to help out, but that's fine. Construction complete. Alright, so what do we have here now? So we could build a drone network. Extra food. I think we could use some extra food right now because, yeah, we were kind of throwing food away for a while. So it's only going to be 2 turns away. I could buy that out, get it done a little bit quicker. Rather save my cash for now, though. And population has actually gone up. Finally. Okay. Let's end it. Speaking of which, you're good to go now? Okay. What do I want to look at? I want to see where these things are. Okay. Let's back into that. Does that give us the blinking dots? I forget how I do this. Maybe I have to pin it. I don't know. Give me a second here. Let's try pinning it. It's not showing us. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Well, our little patrol ship, there's still some more space lanes to check out, or at least there is a space lane down here, so let's head down that way. So 4 turns before our research is done, so we'll wait for that. So we have another turn before that system improvement is done. So we'll end our turn. There are space pirates there. Okay, so I'm going to have to start building some offensive ships very soon to take care of those guys, because they can kind of mess you up in terms of being able to become a dominant force in the galaxy. All right, so get you to move back. Okay, and there's the pirate base. So we're going to leave these folks alone for now. But we will send our patrol ship up this way so we know where they are. They are producing a new pirate ship in 3 turns, and they are a level 1. So we want to take care of them early. Okay, so Lakeham, they finished their construction. So I am going to build, let's see, 2 escorts, 3 corvettes, and let's buy out one of these. So hopefully take care of this pirate threat early and not have it hanging over us. So okay, our 2 new ships are there. They're defensive ships, so they're gonna take the brunt of the attack. Call a spaceman on some of your system and antiquity classification and minor civilization citizens. I can ignore that. We reduce popularity, but science goes up, or we could lose out on production. I can stand to be a little bit less popular in promoting science. I'm okay with that. Academy discovered. So yeah, there is this academy out there. Still not 100% sure about, but it is part of the game. I've discovered it once in a previous game. They lost some population on that planet, so we got to get food production up. Oh, Mr. Burpee is back. Is there anything that helps with food production? This helps with food production, so we'll actually take level 2 of that. Okay. Alright, we'll end our turn. So it's going to be a couple of turns before that Corvette is done. And just want to see here. I don't want to be in this view. I want to be... What happened to our ships? Oh, they're just in the hangar. Alright, so we're going to create a fleet. So you are limited by how many ships you can have in your fleet by this little command point number. The ships that we're building right now, they're worth 1 command point each. But we can upgrade that via technologies. In fact, maybe that's the next technology that I'm going to be looking for. All right. Let's end our turn. And, okay, we got a election coming up. These are kind of our main guys right now, so I'm actually not gonna mess with everything. So there's gonna be an election. Actually, the militarists won. So they've unlocked some laws for us. So we're going to take a little look at our Senate screen right now and see what kind of laws. So right now we have Jingoist Joy Bill. If we have a war, whoops, where our Earth forms are done. All right, let's go to this first. All right, so we're looking for CP command points. No. Command. Maybe if I spell it correctly. So I want to get up to this spot. Okay. Alright, so I need to do a couple technologies in this kind of arm of things. Let's just do a big data shipyard, which gives us a little bit of extra experience for our ships when we build them. So that's probably a good thing to have for now. So let's get out of technology, go back to Senate. So yeah, Jingoist Joy Bill. So if we're in a war, then we get extra support. We can also pass a law. So we have a tax act that reduces our popularity, but gives us a little bit of extra cash. This reduces our popularity, but gives us extra science. Extra popularity, less production, more food, lower fleet costs. I like the idea of that, especially since I'm kind of on a bent to take at those pirates right now. Ships can execute their orders. I'm fine with that. That's our navy. That's the pirates. I don't know. We're heading into this. The pirates have set up kind of a blockade here, so once my ship comes in here, they're probably going to fight, and my ship is probably going to lose, to tell the truth. Those ships that you first start out with, they're pretty weak. Alright. So we've unlocked a kind of stage of technology. That's cool. And one of our laws that we had underway was canceled because basically our government's changed power. One more turn for a Corvette. Okay. That's fine. We're starting to run a little bit low on funds per turn. A new event, Hear My Last Cry. What looked like a huge asteroid approaching one of your system stars turned out to be a fragment of an ancient planet that burst ages ago. What makes it different? Are there remains of strange alien structures on it? What will you do? We could get a random technology. We could get some extra cash for 10 turns. Or we could get some extra science approval. Extra cash? I did say that we're starting to run low on that, so we'll do that. We'll do that. And that solo quest has been completed, so we do get this fellow here, who I'm actually going to probably attach to our fleet. I'm going to go with this quest of winning 5 battles. Reavers has destroyed a civilian fleet. We lost 52 food. Well, that sucks. So we just built a Corvette. Okay, that is fine. So yeah, once I get like that 4-ship fleet, I'm gonna head there and try to take care of those pirates. Okay. So we're probably gonna see a little battle here. Nope. My ship just kind of jumped in and jumped out. That's fine. Henry Lenko, he's ready to rock and roll here. So I'm actually going to put him in charge of a fleet. So I want to take skills that help out my fleet. So if I take this, shield absorption goes up. I like the idea of that. And that's vision, fleet health. I like the idea of that. Okay. So we're going to take the... Actually, we got a couple more, 2 more points. So might as well grab level 2 of that and that as well. Apply those skills. Alright, so now when he takes control of the fleet there, or inspect, or is attached to the fleet, he's going to help out a little bit. Let's take a look at his ship. So he's doing 142 damage. Well, it's the old auto design. It's just going to fill out everything here. Alright. Go with that design. Close. Alright. And I want to make this guy in charge of this fleet, so that's what I'm going to do. Also, create. I'm just going to merge these guys. So we just got to wait one more turn to get that extra Corvette. Low manpower. Yeah, so we are trying to fill up our ships with troops and stuff. So we are using up some manpower right now. Our Academy has reached level 2. Heroes will start at level 2. Okay. Alright, so we are maxed out for what we can do for our fleet here. 4 out of 4. Looks like the pirates have disappeared. Let's head down this way with our fleet. Maybe take a look at the pirate base. I don't know if I have enough troops for a land invasion right now. I should have waited a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, so they built a whole bunch of corvettes. What else can we build here? Supermarket, that gives us extra dust per turn, and we are losing 15 dust a turn, so we may as well try to recoup some of that. Okay, in the turn. I want to end things off with like a space battle, so you guys can actually check that out before I take off. Ubiquitous surveillance. Okay, so we can build big data shipyards, and there's a support module that we can add to our ship. Alright, so technology screen. So we're trying to get this command point thing so we can have some extra ships in our fleet. So I'm going to grab that. Yeah, so we took that. Military 2, G-War camps. Allows us to have extra manpower. Cool. And military ship... Yeah, so we can actually go to a market. I don't think we can buy those yet. No. Can't go to the marketplace yet because I haven't unlocked that. But there's a marketplace where you can buy, like, mercenary ships to fight for you. Alright, so you got nothing to do. Let's head down here and see what's going on. So it's going to take him a few turns to get down there. 7 turns for that. And 11 turns before they build that. I might run out of space dollars before that happens, though. Oh, really? They're back there now after I diverted my ships down here? Really? You gotta play it like that? You gotta play it like that, huh? Centaurus. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. System has been colonized. Okay, so remember how we were sending food and stuff here? They've actually been colonized now. So I do need cash. So I'm going to build this. This gives us extra science and cash. And anything else we can do on this system now? Okay. Alright, so we're going to move along here. Move along, little doggy. All right, let's see about an invasion. So there are a couple planets. Oh, there's 5 planets here. So how do we do that? Click on our fleet here and click on lists. So we have 430 in terms of manpower, 86 infantry. Okay. All right, let's try a little ground war here. It's funny that we're actually seeing the ground war before we're seeing the space combat, but here we go. So there are some things that we can select. We could take preemptive bombing, which gives us max damage, but reduces our manpower limit. To guerrilla, which gives us extra health, but reduces damage. Or we could do a blitz, increases our manpower. We destroy their improvements. We kill their population. I'm going to go for the preemptive bombing. Alright, so we're going to see like a little abstract of the battle. It's not going to be super detailed or anything. We're just going to see kind of little dudes from each side duking it out here very shortly. Alright, here we go. So I am on the left. There's Durinde preemptive bombing. They're dug in because they're the defenders. So there goes their bombs. They're at 86% health even before we start our attack. So they got reduced down to 61 to our 83. Seems fine to me. Our numbers are bigger than their numbers. That usually means victory in a strategic game like this. Okay, so we could retreat at this point, but I think we can actually win this ground battle and maybe take out the pirates, so I'm going to leave things as is and let's end their turn. There are some pirate fleets still out there, though, that I'm going to have to take out. Alright, so here's our ground battle again. We don't need to see that animation again. it's going to turn off watch. We just want to see the victory screen. There we go. They have 13 people left. That's fine. I could speed this up and get extra command points. I'm going to do that. So we can have 7 ships now. I do have an extra Corvette here, so I'm going to send them down to meet up with these folks. Get down here first, okay. And the turn. Oh, we need to select a research thing. I would like a little bit bigger ships, though. What does this do? This gives us better... This gives us lasers. Let's go for lasers. Who doesn't like a laser? I love a laser. Laser. Oh, there's our patrol ship, which I haven't done anything with for a while. Got a black hole here. Alright, so I'm just going to send out a couple of probes here now. And these are just going to head along in a straight path, and if anything lies in either one of those directions, we're going to find out about it. Alright, what else do we have here? You guys aren't doing anything. That's because we are doing our ground attack. That's fine. That's fine. Still would like to be able to show you guys a space battle, because they are pretty cool. A ground battle attack we don't need to see. Decisive victory. We picked up some incense. Gives us extra influence. Good. Alright. Alright, we took out that pirate base. I'm happy with that. I'm going to send my guys back up here. So we do have that Corvette come down. Going to get them to meet up with that Corvette, and we'll join up for a little bit of a bigger fleet and hopefully attack this pirate ship that's been hanging out up there. So we've discovered Eden incense, okay. And the population has gained on Hisso. Cool. What's going on there? So it's 8 turns for that, 4 turns for that. And there is a space lane up this way. Why didn't I notice that before now? Well, let's go up there and have a look, even though we don't have any probes left. End our turn. So my extra Corvette, my fleet should meet up in this system now, so that's good. That event is over, so whatever bonuses or whatever the opposite of bonuses are, whatever's going on, it's over. Whatever it is, okay. So 3 turns to get up there, and we will attack that pirate ship. Still losing 21 dust a turn. 6 turns before that is underway. They're the first group to produce 100 dust in a turn. We're producing minus 19 right now, so they're definitely outdoing us. I do have a fairly sizable fleet for this early in the game, though, so that's not really helping out in terms of... Really? That pirate ship took off? Okay. I'm going to have to try to catch up with them. You know what, for now, I'm just going to get you guys to defend that system. We'll end our turn. And I see these little kind of blue spheres. They're just kind of spheres of influence. Okay, so where's that? That's down there. Oh, our probe found that. Cool. Neat. And we found a system up there that's linked to something. Krika? Something go here. Got a desert, savannah, and there's some ruins there. And there is a star lane out, so we will head out before this pirate fleet comes in and destroys our little patrol ship. Cerebral reality has been done. Okay. That gives us food and production. I want cash. Give me cash. None of these are pro cash. This is extra food, though. So let's go for that. It's going to take us 6 turns. We just have that 1 population right now. Okay. What about here? Can we do anything else here in terms of colonizing anything else? No. Okay. So we'll end our turn. Yeah, we still have to win 5 battles. We haven't won 1 yet. aside from the ground battles. Really? You guys are up there? Okay, so they're heading back down. Alright, let's see if we can intercept them. Because I do want to be able to take them out. And like I said, I do want you guys to be able to see one of the space battles here anyway. Take a look at it, see what's going on. Alright, unstable isotopes. So we got lasers now. Technology screen, what are we going to go with next? Fleets. Still would like more cash. Because this is a marketplace. Oh, this is money related. We already have that though. Luxury. Okay, that seems we get an extra 3 per planet with luxury deposits. So I'll go with that, especially since we're only producing 3 dust a turn. That should hopefully help us out financially for a little while. Okay, so that's been done. Okay, and population's been gained. Cool. Coming up towards turn 40. I still want to... Oh, there's the pirate fleet. Okay, all right. We're going to see some combat. Finally. Battle at force. All right, so I'm going to set things up here now. So for battles, you can set things up. You basically have like 3 flanks that you can do stuff with. There's different kind of tactics that you can take. I'm going to take turtle. Our hull plating helps out. This seems fine to me. We outnumber them by a lot, so that's okay. So we're going to watch this battle. And we're going to watch the fight here now. So it's going to take a second to load in. You don't have to watch every fight, but it's kind of cool to do it. It's very cinematic. If it ever loads, there we go. Alright, so there is our hero ship. I only know that because I played a little bit before. And there's the enemy fleet. First time I played this, I was like, hey, that must be our ships because they're kind of cool looking. It's like, no, those boxy looking ships that we're looking at right now, the very evil looking ships with the dark red, that's us. That's us. That's our good guy ships. Alright, and this is kind of a little health bar to show how each fleet's doing. As fleets get closer to death, or ships get closer to death, they'll darken, and they'll finally explode. So that's one of their ships gone. So they only have one more, and this should be dead very soon. There you go. There's a free camera and everything, and there's also an overhead camera that you can look at. Like I said, there's so many things going on with this game. So many things. So that was a space battle, probably at the most epic space battle, but a space battle nonetheless. We now have 1 battle of our goal of 5 battles, but hopefully we'll get that at some point. I'm going to end things off there for now. Hey, if you enjoyed what you saw, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. Hopefully get back to the flow of things, produce some more kind of space strategy stuff in the future. Talk to you later. Take care. Have yourself a great day.